there is a pattern that I have seen in guilds over and over and over again, which is that there is a proud guild owner, and that proud guild owner happens to go solo, go rogue, and they are doing their best, basically, to run their guild, but they are not getting the same resources as us. Like, why am I demoing this fight? I will have to demo this like 3 times. I'm demoing this because, as you can see, this is like the 5th map or the 6th map already. So the 3rd one is the dragons, the 4th one is yeah, it's the 6th map. It's a 6th map already. And other guilds, they are on the 3rd map at the same time because they neither have the number of people nor do they have the damage that they can deal. So this is the situation. This is the situation, and you see that we do have the damage, even though it's hard. It's like nearing the end of the month. Next month we're gonna be even better and better and better. But if I wasn't in the strongest guild, I would never have the chance to reach this level. So for this reason, on a pragmatic level, it is a duty to get to the strongest guild, because otherwise, why do people pay anything if they are not in the strongest guild? This happens over and over once again. And I've already seen how the story ends every single time, without exception. At least according to my memories, there were like 4 or 5. Okay, there is one exception. I'll talk about the exception, but first I will talk about the base case. The base case is that basically the other guilds start battling us. It's basically the grieving process. They start battling us because they figure it out that in the underground, you go to the underground and you see that there is no space for you. And then there is bargaining, negotiation. So not just rage, but also bargaining. I want this, but please don't steal my diamonds. What do I mean by diamonds? Oh, I need to be quick. I'll show you. So is there anything up here? No. So town, teleport, because we're on a mission as usual. So what I mean is, okay, go to the other guild, look around, there is not much, go back, get the resource, don't do resource collection yet, go to the quartermaster, find this bastard. Here is the bastard. Keeps on wandering around for no reason. Collect resources, continue. What I mean by diamonds is this. I already know where it is, so it's not new to me. Here. So you can make a case for doing this a bit more slowly with the last few seconds of pathfinding. Come on. Oh, we have to go here. Because unfortunately I spent half an hour, I had something else to do. And now pathfinding bonus is over, so tough luck. I did execution of this whole thing badly. Now I don't have any pathfinding bonus. Anyway, so you go here and you raid the opponent's diamond mine. They get notified about it because the game's interest is that there is a clash. We got the 20 diamonds, they get a bit less diamonds if they had activated it at all, but and that specific guild activated it, and then that person takes it quite seriously, you know, the guild leader. And once they take it seriously, what happens is that they go to the underground and start defeating my players. Don't steal from us. And I'm like, listen, if it's in the way, we will steal. It's not a negotiation. We offered you to join us. If you don't, and it's in the way, we will do it. In fact, if we cannot find anything better than 20 diamonds, we will steal. That's the default behavior. There are 2 guilds, sometimes we steal from both guilds at the same time. Why? because we have 200 more movement points here. I should show you that we can essentially steal once more. Here is the other 100 movement points. Oh, I did all this, I forgot. Yeah, it's getting long. Anyway, the other 100 movement points. So what do we do in here? We go, still have some teleports left, 2. We need to leave one more at the end. And let's see. I forgot which guild it was, so tough luck for me. Good enough. I don't have time to optimize further. I think it was the first one, but you can figure it out. Yeah, it was the first one indeed. You click here, and there it is. It's not rated yet. Now we have 17 movements. Now I will go here regardless, so I will teleport here. And then we'll see. Best case we can raid, worst case we cannot. Because I'm not investing diamonds in movement. So 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have an option to detour twice. And raid for 20 diamonds. Now, the 20 diamonds plus these resources in my path are more valuable than the genie. You can make case for getting the genie. Or if there is anything more interesting, you can look around as well. But right now I'm gonna demonstrate this. I don't have any more teleport left. Nothing. And I don't have pathfinding, so we need to be flawless in terms of movement. Actually not, we can basically be negligent by 2 movement points. So we're going here. I'm using resource collection everywhere. I have one more resource collection. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. It's better to go this way. Third one and the fourth one. There you go. We still have 10 movement points left, and we raided both of the other guilds. And we collect one more resource, and if you're interested you can collect armor just in case. Go back to the town, and we still have 60 movement points to finish the guild adventure. This happens every single time that we do something useful. Now this is already a Friday, so this means that I don't have much to do in the guild. We found all 7 obelisks, we've done everything that we need. But it's upsetting to get the email continuously in the other guild that we have raided your diamonds, and then you get a bit less diamonds. But it's all about diamonds for everyone. And here in the underground you need to station here. 5 armies are here right now to defend any of the cities. It doesn't matter which one, because you get 6 diamonds per hour. Then comes the second fight, the weekend fight. Not on this server, but on another server. One of my guildmates basically berated me for being awake when the new day started, just to make these 2 movements and get to the Dragon Utopia. I told him, listen, you can join us and you can benefit the exact same amount. I don't mind. Here it's not 12 per hour because we cannot get here. The Dragon Utopia only opens for the weekend. When it doubles, it's 24 diamonds an hour. Do you know how much 24 diamonds an hour is? Now from 6 o'clock until 3 or something, or until 1, I don't know exactly, but it's not 48 hours, let's say it's 40 hours, or 45 hours is better. So 45 times 24, it's basically 710 plus 100, no, 720 plus 120, 840 diamonds every weekend. So in a month you get more than 3,200 diamonds. You get more than 3,200. This is half a gold VIP level. So essentially, for a month, if you occupy the Dragon Utopia during the weekend, you get about $6 worth of value. Just by staying here, just by doing nothing. And then some people are spenders. Obviously they get upset that they are not in the strongest guild. And then they fight, then they try to negotiate. Oh, please wake up a bit later. Please give us something. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you anything. Ever. In fact, if you fight, you will lose because we have more people and we all unite. Because the guild happens to defend their own interest. So in that case, you lose more. Now, there is a problem though, because of asymmetry. Because to attack the middle from the side, it's a lot easier for the attacker. Think about that. If the attacker gets defeated, it's just 1 or 2 movements when they can get back and earn diamonds. But if the middle person is defeated, it takes at least 4 movements, or sometimes 3, sometimes 4 movements to get back to the middle. So evidently you have more to lose in the middle during the weekend, and this sparks some interesting fight scenarios. But I tend to be consistent in my communication every single time. And it happened on at least 3 servers. I tend to be consistent. If you want to earn more, you join the strongest guild, period. We have a place for you, we'll get more ahead, and everywhere basically. In the guild bosses, you saw my guild boss basically. And we get ahead in other places as well. So this is the idea. That's why it's important. Plus you have information advantage, plus you get to cooperate with everyone in here. Let's see. Yes, Marcus happened to rename himself because he's a troll. But that actually defended the guild's interest. Oh, and what is this? This is a... can we change this? I didn't try this myself. And we are not in a position, because there is a typo. It's like it's not welcome, but welcome. We're not interested in drink water from the well, but anyway, that was the previous guild owner's stuff. So you see, all these players already quit, like almost 2 months ago. In this case, we need to unite, and I also painted the picture of what is coming to us. It's gonna be a tough fight. I'm letting you know in advance. Actually, not that tough fight. Most likely, I will just leave my guild and join. In case that happens. We've seen this player already in another video, right? Now, we're nowhere near. This is a paid hero. This is a paid hero. There are some paid units as well, like this one. 3 levels above us. No chance. I don't know why he hasn't 4-starred his heroes, but at least he's weaker in that sense. No chance we're beating him anytime soon. But we can beat him as a guild. But for that we need to attack him like 3, 4, 5 times. And it's not sustainable. So either he joins us or we join them. And the question is, are you willing to go to a guild that is called Alpha? Or not? And if not, then most likely it's gonna be tough for both guilds, but especially for us, the weaker ones. Because just this unit alone is gonna ensure that they are gonna guard the Dragon Utopia. By the way, that server is stupid in terms of guild distribution because they have at least 3 different competing guilds. Just look at this. Final Fantasy, same server. Why? Same guild. Who are you? Ragnarok. Yes. It's once again. They have 3 different guilds. Why don't they have 1? I mean, I don't want to give hints to my competition because they are gonna be competition once the servers get measured, not servers, these domains, these spaces, EU 266, 267. Once they get merged, no, it's gonna be trouble for us. It's gonna be some trouble for some of the guilds as well. But they are used to this trouble already. But one thing is sure, we're gonna merge. That's certain, basically. So in this case, we figure out which one is stronger, maybe we sacrifice a weak, and then we unite and represent the interest of the whole guild. That's the idea. And every single time, what happens is that they fight us, they negotiate, debate, they enter into some protest behavior, depression even, well, not real depression, but let's say, okay, well, I know for a fact that the competing guild is somewhere out there. None of their guild members, they have 2, are coming down to earn 6 diamonds. I told them, listen, we're not attacking you. Take one of the cities, not a problem. They refuse to take the cities. It doesn't make any sense. Really, no, it's a complete nonsense action. It's a protest action. It's either the depression phase, no, and the 5 stages of grief, when you lost all hope, right? But I told them straight away that if they don't start attacking us, we have no interest in attacking them. Why would I rationally? In order to attack them, let's suppose that they are in Blackwater. I would have to do the following: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why would I waste 6 movement points? And why would I put an attack surface on myself and my team once we get to the Dragon Utopia in the center that they attack us? Why? What's the point? Nothing. So usually it boils down to this. They go through all these stages of grief and then they reach acceptance. But in order for them to reach acceptance, they have to go through all this like rage and everything else. And usually what happens is that an emotionally charged event tends to forge acceptance. And this emotionally charged event, I think it happened yesterday. Look at this. So Marcus won, and with his new name. Corlagon from our guild was second, following my advice, by the way, because we talked. And Relag was third. Fine. Let's see how the tournament evolved. So first of all, given that I only have one good enough team, I lost. There is not much to say in here. If he has a proper formation, what is important for him is that he beats my second strongest team. Because my Battle Angel and my Primal Titan are in the same team, I could choose to change this, by the way. The Battle Angel can be 6-starred, it doesn't matter. So this Battle 2 is something that I'm guaranteed to win, basically. We'll see if it's like without that Primal Titan, whether we can substitute the Primal Titan with, let's say, another unit. And this third one is my second team. And if my second team meets the Guard Dragon, the 6-star Guard Dragon of the opponent, and for this they have a chance of 1/3, so 33%, then I lose. In any other case, I strongly believe that I win, because my two teams are strong enough. So it's like 67 versus 33%, that's the chance of winning, and he won because he got the 33%. Later he confessed it was a random match, because we both know that we randomize. Fine. So this means that I lost. And he was looking forward to the final 2 matches. Against Corlagon was like, let's see, 8.3 million, and his is like 9.5 million. But Corlagon happens to have a completely opposite type of formation. I'll show you his formation, by the way, against the other team member of the other guild. So what I picked up on is that, okay, Divine Herald. He just purchased this because there was a Covenant event. It's funny because we have the Covenant event on the same week when we have this battle event. So it's smart, you know. Then he has like Commander, Divine Herald, and Synergizing Divine Herald, Synergizing Hero. Here he doesn't have a Synergizing Hero, so he just used an Inferno one. This doesn't make much sense because he could have used this Inferno hero here, but I think he just wanted to strengthen it because it's a better hero than the default Rashka. But either way. So you see that we have 2 Divine Heralds, and it's like champion, and commander. So I was like, okay, Inferno Fortress set up with the corresponding hero, amazing. Good for you. Then there is the third one. This is the backup team, but he was smart enough to put here the Wyvern 6-star. Plus he's trying to do something with, this is a devil, and he was trying to do something with Dark Elemental, but it was a new team member as well. Basically, he got everything. And against a weak opponent, obviously he beats them. Even with the weaker team, he beats the Wyvern. So the Wyvern goes down in value at this stage if you have it. If you don't, then don't worry, you will not need it later. So you see, this is what happened, and he won 3 against 0. Then, knowing Relics formation, more or less, knowing that he's capable of adapting to the opponent, I was like, okay, fine. If you go with this formation that you have right here, there is a very high likelihood that you will lose at least to 2-1. There is absolutely no way you're gonna beat the 6-star Gouge Dragon team. So this one, there is no way you're beating the 6-star Gouge Dragon and the 5-star, what is this? This other unit, Scarlet Duchess. It's beyond. So that's the Gouge Dragon, sorry. That's the Gouge Dragon, and this is the corresponding other hero. There is absolutely no way you're beating this. And with the other team, it's quite unlikely that he's gonna beat both the castle formation and this other formation at the same time. Simply because he's stronger. Although his advantage is heroes, definitely. 1-star, 3-star. So I was like, concentration of power is important. Group your 3 teams into 2. So this means take this unit and take this unit as well, and take this hero and move it as an adjutant to one of the stronger teams to make sure that you will win. And this is what I advised him. And then came the fight. He was very much gearing towards Marcus, who was a troll during the whole week, basically, intentionally to create more pressure. It was kind of borderline. I had to even send out a message that this is generally not acceptable. However, in this specific case, our guild was berated as well, so you know, he was just defending our interests, so I understand. He's kind of a rational player anyway. By the way, this name came from George Gammon, shout out. You know, he keeps on mentioning Moody the Millionaire. So, then came the fight. He was thinking Corlagon is easy to win, and he is gonna be against Marcus, or Moody Millionaire this time. He's gonna change his name most likely back. And the emotionally sparked event was this. First battle, first of all, notice he didn't change the formation at all. Second, notice that the way how we constructed the formation is that it's fine if he doesn't change the formation at all, because we're avoiding the Gouge Dragon. This is our weakest team. I just added some random hero in here that was just a leftover. It doesn't really matter. At least with screen sharing, that's what you can suggest. But specifically, and these two, if the opponent doesn't move anything, we win. But this is not what we expected. What we expected is that our opponent is gonna adjust to us. And then we saw that this was the strongest. Wait, which was the strongest team? This was the strongest team in the middle. This was the second strongest team in the, like here. And this was the weakest team. How would the opponent react to this? The opponent would place, or wait, this is the weakest team, or no, the top one should be the weakest team, maybe. I don't remember exactly, but I think the top one is supposed to be weaker than the bottom one because of the Wyvern, 6-star Wyvern, because these are just 3 stars, even though they are Divine Heralds, so it's debatable. But either way, what we were thinking about was that even if he adjusts to us, we're gonna be fine. And at the end we were fine, and we managed to win this battle. And by the way, just saying that at this stage made such a huge improvement. You see, is third in terms of power, leaving everyone else behind. I think this was close to an all-in. And this is the time. This is the time to consider that, listen, something is wrong. We get all these diamonds, and you don't. We get all these opportunities. We get all the 7 obelisks. Just look at the ground. Do we have any missions on the top right? No, because we're complete with all the missions. In fact, I have a hard time doing anything on a Friday in this guild, other than, okay, possibly I collect some units, some resources, some whatever. I have a hard time doing anything because we're done on a Friday. And the other guild is like, okay, they have completed, like they have found 2 obelisks out of 7. Good for you, right? And in fact, I noticed that they have a second account to do some so-called ninja stuff. What is a ninja stuff? Just to move around in the map and find obelisks, for example, or raid diamonds, or do something. What's the point if you can join? And you need an emotionally charged event like the one yesterday to draw this conclusion and finally join. I told you what happened in EU256 and the other server. Same thing. We started fighting, and I was like, okay, you can fight us, but you need to defeat us 5 times to defeat our to reduce our energy to 0, and you don't have enough movement points to do so. And at the same time, we as a team, and the other server we had like quite a few people, we can attack you too, and you won't have enough movement points. It's bad. It's a lose-lose thing to waste movement points on internal attacks. It doesn't make sense. I hate this. But if I have to do it, I will do it. So do my other team members. In the new VIP 4 account, it's the same thing. We've already done a merge. In fact, even though I am a guild owner, you see that it's not me who created the welcome message. There was some Cyrillic text in here. I don't know how I did it, so. Oh, actually we can change. Okay. Then right. Michael Devon is calling. Okay, no, just Devon is calling. I don't want it to be about myself. Alright. And some spaces. Okay, it's just the interface could be better. Anyway. So, Devon is calling. Amazing. So, it was not even my guild. But once the guild owners quit, I could basically get it. And I can even change the management. There is even either some Cyrillic in here. Okay. Max out. Donate gold every day. And get involved. Plus do quests. Okay, that's done. So you see, you can customize the guild. Is now our guild. Fine. Alright. That's the conclusion. If it concerns you that you founded a guild, or you inherited the guild, because it can also happen that the guild owner is away for a week and then you inherit the guild. In that case, if you don't take it personal, it's better for you. If you take it personal, in order to stick to your narrative, stick to your story, it's gonna cost you a lot of diamonds. Do you want this or don't? Or not? I would say it doesn't make much sense. You have better things to do.